Hi everyone! So it's been a bit of a while since I've made a video. There's been a lot of stuff going on, including the fact that I'm moving at the end of this month. So you can't tell from this angle right now, but it's a mess over there in that general area. Anyway, but because it has been so long, I was like, oh my god, I really need to get on this and make a new video. I will try. Daylight savings time basically made it so that I have daylight again at like 7 o'clock. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so what I did recently was I made an order to sleek.com, sleekcosmetics.com, or maybe it's sleekmakeup.com. I'll link to that at the bottom. And I ordered a couple of things. Let's see, what is this? Okay, I forgot what I ordered apparently. I ordered 3 trio blushes that look like this. So like a little trio blush thing. Oh man, this is really washed out right now. Maybe if much better. Okay. So this is one of the trio blushes. This one is called Lace. And this one is called Sugar. And this one is called Pumpkin. This one was like my kind of like crazy one. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And then the last thing that I got, this is actually called Face Form. And it's meant to be kind of like a bronzer, highlighter, blush deal. So, pretty cool. When I made my order, they accidentally sent me the wrong Face Form. Like I ordered Face Form in light, and they sent it to me in fair, which I think is like the lightest one. And I wrote them an email and I was like, "Oh, hey guys, I got the wrong one." They were like, "Oh, okay, we'll send you a new one. Just keep the one we sent you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, even better." So I got a free one, which is just this extra one I have now, which is kind of cool. In any case, I'll start off with the Face Form, which was the thing that I was actually the most excited about because I thought it was going to be this like really versatile, travel-friendly thing that I could have. And I ended up ordering it in light because the website's actually really cool. They have swatches on fair, light, medium, and dark skin. So when I saw the swatches on medium skin, they looked really dark on that person's skin tone, and they're actually darker than I am. So I was like, I don't really know that that's the way I want to go with that. So I ended up getting the one in light, which is this one. It is light, right? Yeah. I like this one a lot. I thought that this was a little bit better for my NC35 skin. So I'm going to swatch this. So starting off here, this is the bronzer. Very soft. And my hand is dry as hell. Sorry about that. So there's the bronzer. So definitely like really good for my skin tone because it's like it's dark enough, but it's not so dark that it's just like blah, bronzer. And then this is a highlighter. I'm packing it on thick there so you can see it. Obviously, it wouldn't be as pronounced when you wear it. And then this is the blush right here. It kind of reminds me a lot of Orgasm. Maybe like with a hint more of a sheen to it. Definitely no micro glitter. It's just a lot of a sheen. So there you can see the sheen right there. And that's the blush. So I found that these 3 colors actually work really well together. So I was actually a really big fan of this, and I was glad that I got it because I felt like it was just very, very versatile. And definitely, I'm NC35 in MAC, and it's actually really great colors on me, so I have no regrets on going with the lighter one instead of the medium one. Let's see. Let's start off with this blush palette. This one is called Lace. So again, we have something that kind of looks, sorry, this side. This one kind of looks a bit like Orgasm again without any shimmer in it. I was really excited about that color because it kind of reminds me of a very peachy, almost kind of like an oranger version of Peaches from MAC, which is kind of what I always wished the MAC blush would be. It's got like a hint of red to it. It's very, very coral is the best way to put it. So that's this one right here. Sorry. There we go. And this is the swatch. Very pretty. Look at that. I'm excited to wear this entire palette for spring. I think it's totally going to be super spring-like. There's the one in the middle that looks a lot like Orgasm from NARS and also from this other palette. So again, it's got like that hint of a sheen as well. And then there's this blush right here, which is kind of like a pinky red. I think has more red in it than pink. Very fun color. Actually, it looks a lot like my sweater. And that's Lace. And again, these blushes are super pigmented and I feel like they blend really well too. So I'm actually a huge fan of them. This is my first time purchasing anything from Sleek, and I'm actually really impressed. So this palette here is called Sugar. I try to go for 3 palettes that that would be versatile and give me a good range of choices so that there wasn't very much overlap in similar colors. So I went for this one because it had kind of like browner, over here, browner tones and then this kind of like plummy brick color almost. So I wanted something that would be a little bit more, you know, that more in the range of something that I don't already own. I own a lot of coral blushes, so I kind of got rid of that want for a coral blush by getting Lace and then ended up getting Sugar. So this one right here is, it's like a dusty rose color almost with a hint of peach. I really like this color. It's, I would say it's not as pigmented as the other colors, but that's because on my skin tone it just blends in really nicely. So it's a really nice, kind of good everyday color. So if I build it up some more, which you can because these blushes build up so nicely, it's a beautiful, beautiful color. So that's that right there. This middle one is kind of like a bronzy, almost shimmery color. And you can see that right there. So it kind of reminds me of Sin from NARS again. And then last one here, it kind of looks like Outlaw from NARS as well. I think Outlaw has more of a sheen. This one definitely does not, but it's definitely like a kind of like a wine color. So that's it right there. Very, very pretty. I think it will be very versatile. I think these palettes are definitely going to be things that I can, depending on the season, pack for travel and just be like, oh, you know, these are my winter blushes and these are my, you know, spring and summer blushes. This one's just kind of a random palette. I decided to get one that I knew I would love, one that contained colors that I didn't exactly own very many of, and then one kind of crazy one. This one, as you can see, has a very, very bright orange color, a bright pink, and then a fun kind of like rosy color with some shimmer to it. So these two have no shimmer. This one has some shimmer to it. So I'm going to swatch this one first. So again, this is the like really orangey color. I'm going to use my other hand. Alrighty. This one is so pigmented, it's crazy. This was just a tiny swatch. I didn't even press that hard. And that's what it looks like. It's crazy. It's so pigmented, but it's very, very pretty color. And I think that it would just be really fun to work with. You know, obviously you want to have a light hand with that if that's something that you want to wear like on a daily basis. And then there's this pinky one here, which is like a very, very bright pink. It looks a lot like Dolly Mix from MAC. I think, yeah, that's a pretty similar looking kind of a blush there. It's very fuchsia. Again, super pigmented. And that's what that looks like right there. Very, very fun color. And last one here. That one. And this one, like I said, is not matte, but is super pigmented. Oh, Jesus. I pressed a little too hard on that one, so it got a little chalky. So obviously just have a light hand if you're going to buy the pumpkin palette, because they are pigmented as hell. Look at those. I ended up blending this orange one out, but had I not, you'd see that all three are very, very vibrant colors. I've got colors all over my fingers now. So all in all, very, very pigmented shades. I've worn one of the colors from the from this palette. I believe this one's called, yeah, from the Lace palette. I wore this one to work. A nice, fun, peachy color, just to kind of warm up my face, because I was wearing a coral top, and I just wanted to make sure that my face continued to be bright. And it was really good. It had good pigmentation. It lasted throughout my workday. I really loved it. I thought it had really good performance, good quality, nice blendability. I think that sometimes with very, very pigmented blushes, you feel like, oh God, it's not blending. That's not the case with these. So I don't know what took me so long to order from this company, but really, really impressed. The blushes, the trios are, I believe, about $12, and for all of the stuff that I got, I ended up paying $6 in shipping to the US, which is totally affordable considering you're ordering from the UK. I bought 2 more blushes. They were blush singles, and I'll do a review on those later. I just wanted to at least get these out there, get the word out there, that the blushes are well worth the hype that they've gotten. They perform well. They're very, very pigmented, and I'm a huge fan of the selection that they have, and I think there's actually a lot of dupes for really high-end stuff. So let's say you can't afford NARS, I really think you can find dupes for NARS blushes within these palettes and even their blush singles. I can't speak to any of their other items because I haven't tried them, but definitely the blushes, worth it. Definitely worth it. So if it's a brand you haven't looked into, I definitely recommend it. If you've tried something of theirs that isn't a blush and you want to recommend it to me, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about them. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.